The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. And if you don't know anything else on this day, know that you deserve to be blessed. Hey, woo. Good evening, good evening, good evening, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. It's a Monday. And if you don't know anything else on this Monday, know that you deserve to be blessed. Hey, everyone. Y'all know who I am. It is Monday. We are back. It's time for the Titan Capri Experience. No, not that. The Titan Capri Experience. No, not that. The Titan Capri Experience. That one. That's it. That's it. Hey, y'all. Hey. Y'all come on into the room and come talk to me. Y'all let me know who y'all are, what y'all doing. I am here and I am ready to play and do all of those good things. Where you at? Who you with? What time is it? Okay. What time is it? Come on in and talk to me. All right, y'all. So tonight, we're going to talk about some village and tribes tonight, right? So we're going to get into that, some village and tribes. We all know what village and tribe means, in 2022, but we just want to talk about it and, talk about how the village and the tribe is a foundation, right? For our communities and things like that, right? So ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what to do. Y'all go ahead and y'all look me up. Hey, Barbara, are you sipping water tonight? Okay. I'm hold on to that, Barbara, because it's just plain water. Just plain water. Okay. So hold on to that because I'm gonna come back around and see what people got in their cups. Okay, what they got. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that and just touch on some things. And so I hope your weekend was great. I had a good weekend. I really didn't do a whole lot. I did try to get out on Sunday because I had house pretty much. And so here lately, I've been really just staying in the house a lot, not because I'm down or out, but I've been just really trying to do some work and trying to make sure that I'm good, right? So I just wanted to make sure that I was good. So with that being said, I stayed in. So I hope your weekend was great. I hope that we took a moment, right, and made sure that we were okay for this weekend and all stuff and all of that good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the thing. What you got in your glass? I just have just a little bit of cola. Just a little bit of cola. That's all it is. Mm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's not play around with it. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we doing. It's time for Did You Know? Did you know, baby? Yes, did you know? So this is what I want to say. So tonight's topic is the village and the tribe. The village and the tribe. And so what I want you to take a look at is what is the definition, right, of the village and the tribe. So as you can see, we're going to start with the village. A village is a usual form of community for societies, right? A usual form, meaning that basically your village is going to gather up around you, right? It's for community, right? For societies. But what I want to say is that just pay attention to the village, community, village and community. And then the tribe, right? The tribe, a traditional society consisting of families or communities linked by social, economic, religious, or blood ties with a common culture or dialect. I know that was quite a bit, right? But think about it, right? Think about it. The village is a usual form of community. The tribe, right, is a family or communities linked by these things: social, economic, religious, or blood ties. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I like to give a definition. Y'all know I like that, right? But I just wanted you to understand where I'm coming from tonight when I talk about these villages and these tribes, right? Because most people use this stuff and don't really know what that is, okay? Now, I believe that both the village and the tribe have four ingredients or four things that builds the foundation. So let me just ask you, do you know who's in your village? Do you know who's in your tribe? Do you know who to call when stuff starts to go wrong, right? Do you? And the thing is that sometimes we don't actually know. We don't actually know whether or not to who to contact, who to do. But I want to give a couple of things, though. I want to give a couple of things. And my couple of things for you tonight is that we're going to start with the first one, right? And we're going to go through these four. The first is the matriarch or the patriarch, right? Meaning mother or father, who gives birth to the tribe. Now, I'm going to do this because the village and the tribe were pretty much one and the same, okay? Or one and the same. So you have these people who birth, right? So most of the time, your tribe is descendants of your grandmother or your mother or descendants of your grandfather or your father, right? Because they are the matriarchs and the patriarchs and they set the standard. So they will come, you will always go to grandma's house. You always go to Pop's house, right? Because they are the matriarchs and the patriarchs of the tribe. So secondly, right, the gatherers. The gatherers are taking care of the tribe. They take care of the tribe. They bring people into the tribe. They make sure that they are receiving everything that they need. And then oftentimes they are the beacon or the light, right, of those in need for the tribe. So you got to make sure that you are good. You got to make sure that you understand, right? So we basically are talking about the matriarch, and we're talking about the gatherers. The third is the protectors. The protectors are the ones that will basically protect. They're the heroes. They're the ones that come in, and they are the persons or the people in the face of danger that's going to stand up and protect you and make sure that you're good. The protectors. The protectors. All right. The elders. The elders, to give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and to be one with our spirit. So let me talk about this real quick. And this is something that I put together and I thought about. I have a village and I have a tribe. And in my village and my tribe, there are these four spaces or places or positions, right, that I didn't know I was a part of. I didn't know that I was one or the other or anything like that. So what happens is sometimes we don't necessarily know whether or not we are the part of the tribe in that manner, right? That we don't know if we're the part of that tribe. We don't know if we are to be the gatherers, the protectors, or the elders. But see, here's something about life and about the way the universe works. So I became two in this, right? Or maybe three, right? Or probably all four, right? But catch me on this. So I started going through what I was going through, and I didn't know that I had a purpose or a path and all of the kind of things like that, which I did. When I came in trying to protect somebody, but I was also a gatherer, right? The meaning that I was to gather people up and make sure that they were good and bring them in. But then I was also an elder because I'm a little older, right? I done been through some things. I'm here to make sure I protect and then that I gather. So I also could be an elder as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight when we talk about the village and the tribe, I want you to think about where you're at in this village and in this may have multiple positions in this village and tribe, but what got you here? What brought you there, right? And can you equate where you're at to these four pillars, right, of the village and the tribe? I want to say it one more time. The matriarch, meaning the mother or the father, normally going back centuries, going back, well, look, going back almost until 100 years, because my grandmother was 84, going on 85, she passed. So sometimes those matriarchs and patriarchs have lived a long life, and they can tell you and they can show you. But also there are matriarchs and patriarchs in the community that also can show you that because they've been in the community for a good minute, right? For a good minute. The gatherers or the nurturers, if you would, because they're going to be that light. They're going to gather the people up. They're going to make sure that they're good. They're going to nurture them and make sure that they come in to the village or the tribe, understanding that they have somebody in their corner. The protectors, right? Those are our heroes. Those are ones that stand up in the face of danger and say, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all not finna mess with Titan like that. Those are the protectors. And then lastly, the elders, right? Lastly, but not least, the elders. We have elders in our community that have been trying to fight the good fight for us so we don't have to fight it. But here's something about history. History is going to repeat itself again and again and again. And I think that there is something to say about that. So listen to your elders. Understand the matriarch and the patriarch with the mother or the father. Understand that. But then also understand who the gatherers are, right? And understand who the protectors are. Y'all with me? Oh, we're going to talk about it tonight. Oh, yes, we are going to talk about it tonight. Y'all with me? Y'all show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Y'all come talk to me, because I'm telling you now, what we have to understand is that we are the village and the tribe. We are the village and the tribe. Okay? Y'all with me in there? Anybody got some? Hello? Hello? No? Yes, indeed. We are the village and we are the tribe. All right. Well, let's move on, because I think we're flowing. I think we got a good flow going on. I think we're doing it. So I'm going to go right on into thought. Tonight's thought is, I am the village and the tribe. I am the village and the tribe. It just sounds good, don't it? I am the village and the tribe. So tonight, when I say that, I'm not being full of myself, or I'm not feeling as if I'm it or the end all be all. But what I didn't understand is that me being a part of the village, or me understanding my position, I am the village and the tribe. When I go out, I represent my village and my tribe. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot to put on somebody's shoulders. But if you really think about it, when you go, right? When you go out, if I'm going to be the gatherer, right, then I'm going to represent my village and my tribe. Now, sometimes I don't have to put it on because my light is already shining that I'm a part of this village and tribe. But sometimes you got to be able to let people know that I'm the village. When I walk out that door, or when I walk into a space or a place, I'm the village and the tribe. They're going to look at me and say, oh, well, what is he doing? Maybe I want a part of that. Maybe I want to be, who knows? Who knows? So I think what you have to do is understand. See, I always thought that I was like by myself. Like I didn't have anybody, around that experienced the same thing that I experienced, that understood what it was I was going through. I didn't have anybody, I thought, that was going to understand where Titan was and understand that Titan is not a bad person. Titan just been through some bad things. And then I ran into a village and tribe that surrounded me, gave me love, let me understand that I'm great. Let me understand that things happen and things, go wrong, but that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that you have to, just lay down and take it and be done with it. That doesn't mean that. What it means, you've had some crap happen to you, but let me show you what good love looks like and feels like. Let me show you what honesty looks like. Let me show you what understanding looks like. Let me show you what spirit looks like. My village and tribe is vast because there are certain village and tribes that I need at certain points in my life. I know I'm using my hands quite a bit, right? But there are certain village and tribes that I did not know I was a part of, and understandably so, because I didn't present myself as being a part of this village and tribe. And all along, I was there. I was helping, I was doing, I was on this journey, I was living my purpose, and I was doing all of this because that I wanted to help somebody else not go through what I went through. And see, and this is the crazy part, right? The crazy part is you are out here suffering. You are out here going hard in the paint for your own life, and your life is crumbling and falling apart, but you have enough of the village and tribe in you to go and help somebody else make it through a hard time. Come on. Come on, y'all. Come on. It's things like that that sometimes we don't get. It's things like that that sometimes we don't understand, because you have helped somebody at your lowest of lows. You have been there for somebody when you were, you have understood the pain that this person has over here, even though your pain is great. And you may be going through it right now. You became that village. You became that tribe. You said, let me just slide my stuff over just a couple of inches so that I can fit a little bit of help and understanding and love and spirit and honesty in for this person over here because they need it. That's what I said. You didn't know you were a protector. You didn't know that you were a gatherer. And then some of us, we didn't know that we were elders because we were teaching it. We were telling you that it does get better. We were telling you that you're not by yourself. We were watching see. Been there, done that, rode that ride, bought that t-shirt. I have done that. So now I'm an elder. Why? Because I'm instilling, right, education and knowledge onto somebody else because I've been through the crap. I've been through it. A lot of times we don't see that. We don't understand that. We don't understand that the fact that the four pieces that I've talked about, the four positions, matriarch or the patriarch, the gatherers, the protectors, the elders, we are all of those sometimes. Sometimes you don't have to be an elder in age, but you can be an elder in experience. Oh, hold up. You don't have to be an elder in age sometimes. You can be an elder in experience. Sometimes there are people that are younger than me that have been through more than I've ever been through, and they can teach me something. They are an elder in experience. I can't teach what I don't know. So I can't be an elder of genetic physicists or I don't know. I don't know. I can't be an elder. I don't know that. That's not my ministry. That's not my thing. But what I can tell you, serve peace. What I can tell you that it does get better. What I can tell you that although I prayed for death, I'm still here 17 years later. I can tell you that because I'm an elder in that experience. I'm an elder in the fact that I was diagnosed with AIDS. I'm a protector in the fact that I want you to not have to go through what I went through. So what do? Right? I'm a gatherer in that saying, let me gather you up and show you that just because you're HIV positive or you're diagnosed with stage 3 or AIDS or however you want to understand it or digest it, but you are worthy. You are great. You should be here. You belong here. You deserve all of your flowers. But how do I do that? I found me a village and a tribe. I found me a village and a tribe that knew what I needed. And it wasn't all in one space, right? So let me back a bit. The village and tribe does not have to be here. Your village can be here, your tribe can be here, your tribe can be here, your village can be here. It can go either way. But what I've learned is that my village and tribe is so that there are people in California, there are people in Atlanta, there are people in Florida, there are people in Mexico, there are people in Alaska, there are people in Hawaii, there are people in different states, there are people in I don't know, Louisiana, there are people in DC, there are people, they are my village and my tribe. There are people in Vegas. There are people right here in my own city that don't even live in the same house as me, but they are my village and my tribe. I want you to look where you're at right now. And this is not a dig or this is not anything, but look at that. Think about how many times somebody from the village or the tribe tried to reach out to you, tried to help you, tried to guide you, tried to make sure that you didn't go hungry, tried to make sure you have a roof over your head. You have a village and a tribe. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been there, sometimes you dismiss the village and the tribe because you don't have no use for them right now. Right now, I'm hurting and I'm angry and I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. But I'm going to tell you something about your village and your tribe. Your village and your tribe will stay around you. They may stay an arm distance, but they will stay around you. They will make sure that you are good all the way through and through without even saying a word. They're going to show up, they're going to show up, they're going to show up, and they're going to show out. They're going to show up, and they're going to show out. They're going to show up, and they're going to show out. And then they're going to go right back where they were to watch, right? To be that gatherer, to be that protector. They're going to make sure you're good. I had somebody last year tell me that they were so thankful that they had met me and that I should look into really doing something on a global scale, like on a large scale. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And they were like, well, because the way you talk, the way you make sure that people are good, I mean, the world needs that. And you know, it hit me down in my spirit, right? Yeah, I said spirit. I was like, so what I want to do is give an experience. And ladies and gentlemen, understand, I went through some things. I had some trauma, some childhood trauma, some trauma. I had stigma. I had to do the work and get that in check so that I could be where I'm supposed to be. Now, see, I'm going to flip it all the way around. I'm talking about villages and I'm talking about tribes. My purpose was to be in those villages, in those tribes. My purpose, I didn't know this. I was born this way. I'm able to talk to anybody. I'm able to bring peace in places and spaces. I'm able to let people know that they are understood. To stand in a space and place right now where I am okay with me. I am good with myself. I am understanding that I am great. And a lot of times people say, how can you do that? And I do it because I am blessed like that. And this is not a toot of the horn, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what it is. I am so honored and privileged to be a part of this village and this tribe to where I'm able to assist, help myself, right? Help myself, because if I can't help me, I can't help nobody else. So help myself and then be able to help others and bring people into, right? I'm a gatherer. I'm a protector. I'm an elder because I done been through some crap. but I've also been through some good stuff. So I can tell you how good it is. I can tell you what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what I mean by that. I am the village. I am the tribe. It took me a while to understand that because I was thinking, okay, that's so selfish, Titan. Why would you say that you're the village and you're the tribe? Why would you even think that that's okay? But I am. I am. I've been down that road in the darkness. I can tell you what it takes for you to come up out the darkness and come off that road. I can tell you that fork in the road for you to come off that dark road to go into the light. I can tell you what that's like because I've been there. I can tell you what it's like not wanting to be here anymore because you thought you have failed everybody when you're diagnosed with AIDS, but only 4 T cells. You wonder sometimes, why me? But then ask yourself, why not you? Lived experience. Remember, you might not be older, but you may be an elder because your experience, you're elder in that experience. Because we don't see that. We don't understand that. Tonight, people, my village, my tribe, I'm talking to you. You're there. You're doing the work. You are one of the 4, or you may be all of the 4. Who knows, right? Because I'm sure you've done some patriarch work. I'm sure that you have been a gatherer. You brought somebody into the light, right? I'm sure that you have been a protector. I'm sure you have blocked something going on. You understand what I'm saying? For somebody. And then I am sure you are an elder because you have bestowed some knowledge and understanding on somebody when you did not understand your own issues, problems, and concerns. And I know somebody's going to say, well, Titan, that might not be the right thing to do. Tell somebody something, but let me tell you something. You know the right thing to do if you see something hit in the street, your heart goes out to it. Or you see something happen, or you see something goes on in life and you are prone to help. You want to help. And a lot of times people don't do that nowadays. Nowadays, you don't see people trying to be a village or a tribe. They'll pull out their phone and they'll videotape. Oh, yeah, they'll do a video. They want to go viral. They want to make sure. But we have lost that. And I'm so thankful for these individuals in my village and my tribe that have kept it at the forefront, that have made sure that I'm good. Made sure that if I need a helping hand, they're there. Made sure that even though I may turn it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, they are still waiting in the wings just in case I may need something. You got a village and a tribe like that. I bet you do. Because if we're friends, if we have ever hung out or chilled or did something like that, when we are out, I'm part of that village and that tribe. I'm going to make it. I have this saying, not on my watch. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And you didn't have to ask for it. It's there because I'm part of that village and I'm part of that tribe. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Okay. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I have I often wonder what or where I would be if I didn't have my village and my tribe. I wondered, you know what I mean? Where would I be if I didn't have my village? I don't have to wonder because I have my village and my tribe. So I'm good. And I think we have to state today, my village and my tribe, that we are good. That we are good. Some of us are born one of the 4 pillars or positions. Some of us gradually get into it, and it's called purpose sometimes. But all right, You know what, my village and my tribe, it's about that time. Y'all know we got to pay some bills. We got to do something. I want y'all to make sure that you understand what the village and the tribe is. Hold on to it because I'm going to be back. But you know what? Kwame, roll that beautiful bean footage. Hey, y'all back on in. Y'all back on in. Look. We got to see what's happening here. We good? All right. All right, y'all. So, as I was speaking before we went to break, we were talking about village and tribes, right? And I just want to say that basically, I didn't know that I was a part of the village of the tribe. I didn't know that I should have been a part of the village of the tribe. I really didn't understand exactly what was my position. But purpose has a way of making sure that you're good. Okay. So I need to make sure that yeah, that I pass it on. I be an elder. I make sure that we're good. Excuse me. I make sure that we're good, and I make sure that I pass it on and make sure somebody else gets it. Because not knowing that I was an elder, not knowing that I was a protector or a gatherer or a matriarch or a patriarch, right? Not knowing any of those things and make sure. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on because I wanna speak on this, and then it'll kind of be in my final thought, but I wanna speak on this. So let's get into you better. You better. Yes, indeed. You better. You better. All right. So on the part of you better, my thought process is know your village and your tribe. And I know that may sound a little funny in a sense, but it's real. Know your village and your tribe. There's no way for your village and your tribe to excel or be great or do any of those things if you don't know them, right? Know it. Know that you are a part of them, even though you may not have never, even though they've never inducted you into the village of the tribe, even though they never made you a part of, like had a formal ceremony, even though you may have not been acknowledged at the time. Thing about being a part of the village of the tribe is that you are going to do what you need to do, right? Regardless. I was doing all of these things not because I wanted to be seen or heard, but my motto, my thought process was not on my watch. I don't want anybody to have to go through what I went through. Now, I can't stop everything, but I can be that person. I can be, that individual that stands in what my tribe is. Does that make sense? So I had to know my village. I had to understand what my village was. I had to understand who was a part of my village and my tribe. I had to understand the members and the levels in the village and tribe. I had to know, right? And sometimes we don't get to know that right off the bat, because sometimes when we are new to a situation, we don't really truly go looking for what the foundation is. We come in on whatever level we come in on, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, or eight. We come in, but we don't ever check their creation. Who's a part of the foundation? Who made the foundation? Right? What is the foundation made of? You know what I mean? Like we don't do that. But I want to tell you, and you better tonight, you better know your village and your tribe. That way you know who does what and what happens. That way you know if some people are doing one or two, three, four jobs. You know what I mean? And let's not even say jobs. But let's say they may have 3 or 4 positions, because they may have been all of that. Understand that being a part of the village and the tribe is knowledge and wisdom. Most of it is knowledge and wisdom, knowing what you're doing, knowing where you came from, knowing how you're right where you're supposed to be, knowing what the future may hold, right? Now, you may have an idea what the future may hold, but I want you to think about it. Know and your tribe. You better know your village and your tribe. And the reason I say that is because sometimes we go into things blindly. We only follow because somebody else told us to follow, and we think it's good. But here's the thing: how can you ever be truly in your purpose if you don't know what your purpose is? Knowing your village and your tribe is part of your purpose. Knowing who is in your village and your tribe is part of your purpose. Because here's the thing: if you are part of this village and this tribe and they are constantly pulling you down, they are constantly causing you pain and anguish, they are constantly making you feel some kind of way, that is not your village or your tribe. It is not. It is not. So I really want to make sure that we are on, that we are understanding that our village and our tribe is a part of us. And you should know how you work so you can know how to work in that village and that tribe. I said it. I said it. Like, that's it. That's it. So what else I could do or say, but that's it. That's it. You better know your village and your tribe. Know what it means. Know where it came from. Know who's who. Know what level you're on. And then know your foundation. Sometimes the foundation can have cracks in it. That doesn't mean that it's a bad village or tribe, but sometimes there may be cracks and you may have to go and fix them. You may have to point them out and understand that this is a crack and it needs to be fixed, or either repaired, if you would. A lot of times people don't get that. Village and know your tribe. Because how can you be a part of something that you don't know? How can you be a part of something that you never understood how it was built? How can you be a part of something and you don't have any knowledge of the past? Think about that. Think about it. Think about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Look, so I'm trying to really like not be too solemn in this. I'm trying not to like be like blah 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 blah. But it is what it is, because I want you to understand what the village and the tribe is. I want you to understand a village is a usual form of community for societies, right? A tribe, a traditional society consisting of families or communities. You see it right there. It's communities. And I intersect at a couple of communities, right? And so I sometimes thought I had to pick and choose where I go and what I do. I'm the village. I'm the tribe. My life matters. I belong here. I'm worthy in whatever village or tribe that I am in. Wherever I fall in the time continuum, I am here, period. And so what I had to do was understand that my village and my tribe did not take me away from those things. My village and my tribe brought me right to them. My purpose took me down my journey. I'm still on my journey, but my village and tribe was there because if you believe anything, right, you believe that you're God, right? You believe that God is protecting you and taking care of you. So what's going to happen? God is going to say, hey, my child needs this. And then going to send somebody your way, or 2 or 3 people, who knows? Going to send you something, going to make you pay attention, going to send you a little beacon of light. Y'all, that's it. That's it. I tried to say that it wasn't it before, but now I know. Now I know. You better know your village and your tribe. Because sometimes you got to know your own self in order to be anything in this village or tribe. You got to know who you are. That's what I mean. Know your village and your tribe. If you're the village and you're the tribe, then you need to know who you are. And that's what I had to do. I had to deal with a lot of crap. I had to make sure that my purpose was intact and that I was doing what I need to do. And I had to understand that because I am the village and the tribe, I had to know who I was and what I was and where I was going and how I was getting there so that I could be better for the overall village and tribe. That's it. That's it. And I was like, what? And a who? And a why? But now I know better. Now I understand. I get it. So tonight, if you don't know anything else, know your village and your tribe. Know your village and your tribe, baby. Know it. Know it. Okay. And so it seemed like I've had so much fun with y'all, and like we already wanted, like time just flew by tonight, didn't it? But let's go ahead and get a thought. Let's get into this final thought, babies. Now, my final thought is back at it, village and the tribe. I already touched on it tonight, and so I just want to say to you that let me think. I want to say that I think that being a part or being the village and the tribe is something that I was destined to do. Look at it in many different ways. But the way I look at it is that my village and my tribe is purpose. I have been purposed, if you would, to do things, to be able to speak in places and understand and be able to bring some peace to individuals and just be able to be me. This is something that I learned village and my tribe. I learned that the only thing that I had to do was be me, that I was born to be me, unapologetically stand in who I am and love exactly who I am in this moment. I told y'all last Monday that I was satisfied. Excuse me, last episode that I was satisfied. I was satisfied because sometimes we think that we are failures. We think that we are not worthy. We think that we should not be on this earth because of what society and people have told us and beat into our heads and our brains and our spirit. And look, I want to say to whoever this is right here tonight, you are worthy. You belong here. no matter what has happened in your past. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't matter, but I'm saying no matter what has happened in your past, there is no reason why you should be gone from this earth. Zero, zilch, nada. No, no, no. More than likely, what you have experienced or what you understand is a part of you being that village and that tribe. It's a part of you understanding so others can understand. But the biggest thing is you understanding so you can understand. Did you catch that? You can understand that you are great. Yes, that happened, but it didn't stop you. You are wonderfully made. Yes, that happened, but they can't break you. They've tried, but you're still here. All you got to do is take one step at a time and be the village and be the tribe and understand that your life is not in vain. Your life was not meant to be something that people just played with. That's not what that was. Y'all with me? I know I always say that I don't want to get serious, but I have to get a little serious because sometimes I think that we play the game or the role because we think that's what we're supposed to do. We think we're supposed to play the game. We think that happiness is something that we should not have. And if you're happy for 2 seconds, then you're happy. But what if, just what if, you were born to reap all of the benefits and the glories and all of the love and attention that you so desperately seek now? It's all of yours. It's all for you to have. But you got to stand up in who you are and what you are and where you are. And understand that you are not a mistake. Understand that you are not put on this earth to be quiet. You are not put on this earth to hide in the background. You are not put on this earth to be something other than who you are. Amen. You are not. And all of that, I had to really work on. Because I thought because of the things that had happened to me, I thought because I didn't have the love that I thought I should have, or the friends that I should have, or the money that I should have, or the houses or cars that I should have, or whatever it may be. I thought I didn't deserve it. And the reality is, I do. That's the reality. That's the reality. And I think sometimes we have to truly understand where we're at in order for us to be. So I don't want to beat this horse, right? But you are a part of a village and a tribe. Your village and tribe came out of the darkness to show you who they are. And they probably went back into the darkness or went over to the sidelines just to make sure that they don't get in your way. They're going to come back out again. And if I ever stated to you that you are a part of Titan's village and tribe, you know it. Because I'm going to contact you. I'm going to bug you. I'm going to make sure that you are good. And if you tell me to back off, but I'm not going to back off to the point to where I don't see you for 6 months and then be like, oh, they were a nice person. No, I'm going to make sure that you're good. I'm going to make sure that you're good. And that's what I'm going to do because I am that part of that village. I am part of that tribe, right? And I am the village and the tribe. And I want you to be too. So understand that your life is not meant for you to not live it. Your life is meant for you to live and thrive and do all the things that you want to do in life. You are the village and you are the tribe. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I have been trying my best, to make sure that I don't go too deep and too hard on what's happening. And yeah. I am the village and I am the tribe. Once I decided to be who God made me, once I decided to be exactly who I am and love me for just who I am in this moment, in this time, love me for the purpose that I have, love me for just being Titan. When I did that, I became part of a larger village and tribe. I became the village and tribe because I became a matriarch or a patriarch. I became a gatherer, right? I became a protector. I became an elder. And I know some of y'all are saying that's a lot, Titan. That's a lot. But what I'm saying is it's not. Because think about this. Y'all come a little closer. Come in, come in, come in. Think about this. What if you were to be the village and the tribe just how you are, standing flat footed and just doing exactly what God put you on this earth to do? You're the village, you're the tribe. It's that simple. And yet, we go all around and up and down and back and forth before we get to that point because we're in turmoil. The enemy wants you to believe that you are not the village or you're not the tribe. The enemy wants you to believe that you should never have glory. You should never have happiness. But I want to say to you, the enemy is wrong. But the enemy can't do nothing to you if your village and your tribe has a sturdy foundation. What I mean, you have a sturdy foundation. And you might not have had a sturdy foundation before. But right now, today, you got a sturdy foundation because you didn't found the cracks. You didn't repair them. You didn't make sure that you triple, double, triple, quadruple what you need for that foundation to be solid. And then you sit with me, my village and my tribe. And the enemy can't do nothing with it no more. You understand what I'm saying? Those cracks, that wobbly foundation, that was your childhood trauma. That was your trauma. That was you thinking that you don't deserve to be here. But once you start to repair it, once you start to make sure that that foundation is strong and bold, and that foundation is going to stand up, and that foundation, you can put all the pressure you want on that foundation, but it's not going to crumble. That's that village and that tribe. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I come to you. I tell you that it will get better. I tell you that you have to be able to stay in that moment that you are great, that you are wonderful. You got to be in that moment that God does not make mistakes. You have to understand. But if you can't do it by yourself, there's a village and there's a tribe. One step at a time. One step at a time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know that so look, I want to do this on the way out today because I haven't done it in a while, but tonight I feel a little heavy and I want to warm up things just a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna yeah, I think I want to groove. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, y'all don't forget tomorrow morning at 8:30 Central Standard Time, at 6:30 PST, and 9:30 EST. Look, I'm doing it all the way around. It's Titan in the morning, baby. Y'all see that? Look at that, Titan in the morning. Y'all come on and see what's in the cup. Y'all come and take a sip of Titan in the morning. Look, y'all, I'm doing big things. I'm trying to make sure things are popping. Y'all tune in tomorrow morning. Right? Those of y'all who are at Central Standard Time, it'll be 8:30 a.m. For those of you who are over there on the California coast, right, at PST, right? I want you to be up there at 6:30. I know it's kind of early, but look, be at that 6:30. And those of you over there on the Atlanta coast, right? It'll be 9:30 a.m. Look, y'all, and if you can't get it tomorrow like that, but I want you to, you can always catch the replay. It's going to be Titan in the morning. Baby, we're going to take a sip and we're going to find out what's in the cup. Y'all come join me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead on and take this on out. I think I want to groove, but I think I want to groove in a different way, right? So let me do the Titans groove while we roll our way on up out of here. I thank you all for coming in. I thank you all for the way that you have. I thank you for being my village and my tribe. And I guarantee you, it will get better. Da 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 da. Sa da 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 da. You are the village and the tribe. The village and the tribe. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. I pray peace and blessings to you until next time. Oh, until the morning. Y'all be blessed and y'all come on back. It is a Titan Capri Experience. Until next time.